Welcome to today's physical fitness class. You'll have your chair, your weights, water, and let's get started. Let's start with an easy march. So just take your time, start off nice and slow. Take a few deep, relaxing breaths. Maybe bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Start to check in with your body. And whenever you feel ready, you might want to make the movements a little bigger. You don't have to go fast. We're just warming up. Getting those muscles warmed up. And remember, every day is different. So let's listen to our bodies, do what feels right for us today. Make any modifications you might need to, adjust. And if one exercise doesn't feel right, feel free to substitute something different. And maybe I'll give a few options as we go along. Let's do a few more marches. A few more nice relaxing breaths, nice tall spine, reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And then we're going to switch to a jumping jack. So remember, arms can come halfway up or even a little bit lower. You can bend your elbows or maybe do this. Again, what works for you. And again, how far you step out. Feel free to do a full jumping jack, add a little impact if you're ready for that this morning. And we're going to continue warming up our hips. We're going to do a V step. So we're going to start with our feet hip distance apart. We're going to step wide, wide, and then go back narrow, narrow. Wide, wide. So make sure you have space around you. And again, you decide how wide you want to step out. And then let's switch. So switch the leading leg. Get our brains moving as well. We're working. Good, and then we're going to go back. So again, be careful, use the chair if you need it. You can always have the chair nearby. We're going to step back, back, forward, forward. So just warming up around our hips a little bit more. It's also warming up the hamstrings, the calf muscles, and then let's switch that leading leg, back, back, forward, forward, out, out, in, in. Good, and a few shoulder rolls here. And then we're gonna do a nice lateral stretch to one side. And again, you decide how big of a stretch. Elbow can stay bent. Arm doesn't have to go over our head. And then we're gonna warm up the shoulders, upper back and chest a little bit. So we're gonna do some letters. We're gonna make a Y, then we're gonna go to a W. We're gonna go to a T, and then we're gonna reach back, squeeze those shoulder blades, palm face each other, make a V, and then release. We're gonna go Y, W, T, V. Good. Y, W, T, V. Two more. Y, W, T, V. Last one. Y, W, T, and V. Good. A few more shoulder rolls or reach those arms out. And let's do some arm circles. Circling forward, circling back. And then let's release our arms down. Do some wrist circles. Good. And then we're going to move on. We're just going to do some hip hinges. We're not using weights or anything. Just going to start to warm up the back of the hips a little bit more. So remember, the hinges from here, the hips, the spine stays long. So you don't have to go very far and then just come back up. So as we come down, you should feel a nice stretch through the back of the legs. Draw the glutes and use the back of the leg and the glutes, not our low back, to bring us back up. So as we hinge forward, squeeze the glutes and come up nice and slow and steady. Let's do two more. And we're breathing. We're inhaling. Squeeze and exhale. Good. So going on, moving on with our legs. You can have a chair here for stability if you'd like. You move the chair over here. So we're going to just do a tap front, a tap side, a tap back. A front, a side, a back. Front, side, back. Come back in. We're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to go back, side, and front, and in, back, side, front, 2 more, back, side, front, and back, side, front. Good, then reach that foot out and just do some flex points and some circles, both directions. Good, and then we'll do the other side. So here we go, same thing, tall spine. We're gonna go front, side, back, and center. Front, side, back, and center. Let's do one more this direction, then we're gonna switch directions. Good, and then back, side, front, and in, back, side, front, back, side, front. One more, back, side, front. Bring that foot up, some flex and points on this foot. Get that ankle warmed up and some ankle circles. Good, and kind of give everything a nice shake. Give yourself a little room, feet a little wider than hip distance apart. We're just gonna do a gentle twist. So kind of just let your arms wrap around. Let your head turn naturally. We're not moving our legs. We're not moving our hips. It's from above our hips. So just a nice, gentle spinal warm up here. Keep breathing. Good, and shake everything out. If anything feels like it needs a stretch, feel free to do it. And we're gonna get started grabbing both of our weights. And we're gonna start with an upright row. So let's bring our weights together, roll the shoulders so spine is tall. Pull the belly in slightly, and we're just gonna come up and back down. 2, 3, 4, keep the weights close to the body. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many more as you can do, up to 5. 1, take a break when you need to. 2, stop when you're ready, when you start to feel fatigue. 3, 4, you don't want to overdo it. That's when we injure ourselves. 5, and roll those shoulders, keeping the weights in each hand. We're going to do an alternating bent over row. So we're going to stagger our stance. We're going to bend our knees, and we're going to hinge forward. So spine stays long. Arms come straight down, roll the shoulders. So you want to feel those shoulder blades on our back, and then we're just going to pull straight up and down, and then the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do 5 with both arms. So pull and straight down. Elbows go straight back. Spine stays long. Keep that belly pulled in. 3, 4, and 5. And roll their shoulders. Come on up. Let's do one more, then we'll take our first water break. We're going to do a front raise, alternating front raise. So weights are right in front, spine is long. Again, pull the belly in, legs are hip distance apart. We're going to alternate. So one arm reaches straight out and up and back down. Don't go higher than your shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, control that down. 9, 10. Can we do 10 more? 10, 9. Don't fall into your low back. Keep that belly pulled in. 3, 4, 5. I changed the way I was counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hopefully I counted that right. Gently put those weights down. Grab a quick drink. Keep moving, walk around. If that feels, if you need a break, sit down. So we're gonna do elbow lifts today. We're gonna start with our arms at 90 degrees. We're gonna lift from the elbow. So we're not lifting our shoulders stay down, and we lift from the elbows and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Working the tops of our shoulders. 6, belly in. 7, tall spine. 8, 9. You should feel the shoulder blades separate and lift. 10. 5 more. 1. Don't let those shoulders lift up. 3. We're also working the lats here, the back. 4. And 5. Good. And release. Roll the shoulders. Going the other way, we're going to do windshield. So again, we're going to find that right angle. This time we're going to keep our elbows glued to our side. And again, our arms are going to both go out. We should feel the shoulder blades squeeze together, working those muscles between and back in. 2, 3, 4. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears. 5, tall spine. 6, keep your core engaged. 7, 8, 9. You should feel those back muscles working. 10, and a little stretch across the front of the shoulders. 1, 2, elbows aren't moving. 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Roll those shoulders. Take a few breaths. All right, this one we're going to add our brain. Our right arm is going to do a lateral raise. Our left arm is going to do a front raise. So I'm going to give you an option. We're going to do 12 total. So you can do 6 this way, or we can just alternate each time, making sure we don't go above the shoulders and we have a controlled movement. So if it's a little hard to go switch back and forth, if you feel like it's torquing your back a little bit, then just stay with one side for 6 and then the other switch for the other 6. So here we go. Ready? So we're going to lateral raise, excuse me, front raise. So we're going to lift and lower, and then maybe switch. Lift and lower. 3, 4, 5. My torso staying nice and stable. 6. If you did 6 on one side, switch to the other. 7, 8. You can also do this without weights. 9, 10. We got 2 more. 1. Switch. 2. Nice job. Roll those shoulders. We've got one last one, our overhead press. So if overhead press doesn't work for you, you can do another set of elbow lifts. If we can get it, we can go in front of our body. We don't have to go straight up. We can go a little bit of an angle if that's better for your shoulders. But again, you want to keep that core engaged. So draw the belly in slightly, tall spine, good posture, and we're going to alternate. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Nice job, everybody. Roll those shoulders. We can put our weights down for now. We'll come back to them later, though. And grab a quick drink of water, and then we're going to need our chairs. So when you're ready, have a seat in the chair. And we're going to do our sit to stand. So we want good posture, tall spine, knees and hips are aligned, knees and ankles are aligned, knees and toes are aligned. So you want to find a position where you can press through the heels to stand up, sink through the heels to sit down. We're going to do 12. So here we go. We're going to stand up and we're going to sit down. 2 and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we're doing 12, 10, 11, and 12. And have a seat. And take a nice breath. So this next one, we're going to be doing leg raises. You can do it seated or you can do it standing, your choice. I'm going to choose to stand, but feel free to sit if you prefer. So we're standing leg, use the chair for stability if you're not sitting. And we're going to lift the leg, extend it out, rebend and lower. So tall spine, keep the belly engaged, lift, out, in, and down. 3, 4, doesn't have to, you don't have to lift the leg too high. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should start feeling it in the quad. Keep the core engaged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release and shake that out. Shake out those hips. Same thing, other leg. So again, tall spine. Don't lean into the chair. Nice tall spine. Draw the belly in slightly so it should feel like kind of you have a corset on. And here we go. We're going to lift, extend, in, and down. 2. So we're also working the standing leg. 3, that outer hip is keeping us stable. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a break if you need to, or have a seat. You're seated. 9, 10. 5 more if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, in, and down. Good. Shake that out. Roll the shoulders. Let's come behind our chair. So we all need to stand for this one. We're going to do our side leg raise. So again, tall spine. Draw the belly in. Chair is just here for stability. Keep the toes pointed forward, and we're going to go out and in. 2, 3. In your range of motion. 4, 5. Spine stays long. I'm not tilting over. 8, 9, 10. Check your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Shake that out. Other leg. Same thing. So tall spine. Engage core. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You feel it right out here. 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, don't lock this standing leg. It's probably getting tired by now, 2. Mine is 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake that out, roll the shoulders. Let's grab a quick drink. And we're going to come back to the front of our chair. Instead of doing a sit to stand, we're going to do a stand to sit. We're going to try for 15, but again, take a break. So make sure you have a good spot so that when you sit down, you will land on your chair. So let's do the first one nice and slow so we all know we can adjust our chair as needed. So we're going to come down, we're going to sit all the way down, and then we're going to press back up. 2, and press up. We're pressing through those heels to get up, activating all the muscles in the back of the body. 3, 4. You can always add a weight and hold on to a weight to make it a little more challenging, work those muscles. 6, and nice and easy. We control standing, control sitting. I think this is 8. I might be wrong. 9. We're doing 15 if you can. 10. 5 more, or as many as you can do. Take a break. 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. And have a seat. Take just a little breather. We're going to stand right back up and get back to work with a lunge. So we're going to do a stationary lunge today. You would like to do a step back lunge, that is your choice. But we're going to have our right side closer to the chair. We're going to step our left foot back so that heel stays up. Both feet are facing forward so we don't have this back foot turned out. Heel is directly back, heel stays up. We go straight down, straight up. So here we go. 1, and back up. 2, and up. 3, we're not rolling forward. 4, 5, decide how low you want to go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more if you can. 1, 2, we're pressing evenly through this front foot. 3, 4, 5. And step in. Nice job, everybody. Let's go to the other side. So switching it around. Again, the chair is just here to stabilize. Step. So we want enough room between our front and back foot set that our hips can go straight down. We're looking forward. Spine is long. Shoulders stay over hips. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. And let's step in. Shake that all out. Roll the shoulders. Take a nice breath. We're down to our calves. We're going to do a one-legged heel lift. So if that doesn't work for you, feel free to stay on both feet. If not, we're going to wrap that left foot around the right. We're going to use the chair for stability. We're going to lift as high as we can and lower nice and gently. 2, and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake out that leg, maybe bang it out a little bit, and we're going to switch. Good. Switch. There we go. All right, here we go. So left leg is standing now. We're going to lift and lower. 2, 3. Spine stays long, shoulders stay relaxed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake out that leg, maybe bang it out. And then we have our balance pose. We're going to do a balance and start today. So stay behind your chair. I'm just going to come out to the side a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to separate our legs. So wider than hip distance apart. And we're just going to start to shift from side to side. Shifting the weight. A little bit more. Keep the spine long. Pull the core in. Next time we're on that right leg, we're going to stay left foot down, one arm off the chair, maybe both arms out. Feel free to lift for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and down. Good. Roll those shoulders, shake everything out. Keep that wide stance. We have one more side. So start off nice and slow. Getting our body used to that shift in weight, getting those muscles ready. The next time we come onto our left leg, we're going to bring one or both arms out. Feel free to lift that leg for 2, 3, and go down if it needs to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and release. Nice job. Roll the shoulders. Shake everything out, walk around. So this next, we're going to do something new. It's kind of a stabilizing exercise. It's a little bit for the core, it's a little bit for coordination. If you need to, you can do this seated. If you're going to be seated, you're going to need to sit at the front of this chair, or you could do it standing. So we need one weight. And we're going to bring it, we're going to keep it close. I'm going to turn sideways just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And we're just going to go around to the back and bring it back forward. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're trying to keep our torso still. Good core stabilizer. 10. Good. Give that a rest. We're going to do our weight presses now. So weight at our chest, close, relax the shoulders, and we're going to press in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we do 3 more? 6. Release or relax. 7. Keep that spine tall. Don't fall into your low back. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Put that weight down for just a second. Shake everything out. So we're going to go back to that weight wrap, but we're going to go the other way. So here we go. We're going to go to the back. That's 1. So one way should feel a little bit more awkward. This is my awkward side. 2, 3, 4. Keep that core nice and stable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. All right, we got our weight pulls. We're going to pull them apart this time. So relax the shoulders. Weight is at the chest. Elbows stay close, or weight stays close to the chest. And here we go. We're going to pull. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 2. Release. 3. 4. Halfway done with these. 5. Keep that spine nice and long. 6. Release. 7. Release, last one. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Good. Put that weight down. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Maybe shake out the hands. And then we're going to need our other weight. We're going to do our 3-way bicep curls. So weights are by our side. Palms are facing forward. First one we're going to do is halfway up. So we're going to go halfway up and down. 2 and down. 3, 4. We're doing 10 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come all the way down. And then we're going to go all the way up. And here we go, halfway down. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tall spine, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do a reverse since our weights are already here. So we're going to go all the way down, all the way up. 2 and up. 3 and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Nice job, everybody. Let's take a quick break. Some water. And then we're going to do alternating kickbacks. So we're going to need our staggered stance. Let's start with our weights down, roll the shoulders, and then bend the elbows. So this is where we start. So weights start about at a little bit in front of our hips. When we come back out, this is where we want to stop. Actually, let's bring them back just a little bit more. So they're like level with our hips. And we're going to alternate. So we're going to kick one back and bring it back into that same spot. Other side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we do 10 more? 1, 2, 3. Shoulders away from the ears. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Nice job, everybody. Feel free to put the weights down for a minute. Shake out those arms, roll those shoulders. We got one more set of biceps. So we are going to do a hammer curl to a bicep curl. So we start with the palm facing in, and then we just do that quarter rotation so the palm is facing the shoulder. And again, let's do alternating here. So here we go. We're going to go 1, 2. So we're going to be doing 30. That's only 15 each arm. 3, 4, 5. You can do this one seated. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Keep that spine long, core in. 3, 4. Palm into palm back. 5, 6. So working the biceps a little bit different. 7 in the elbow joint. 8, 9, 10. We got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Nice job. Roll the shoulders. One weight down. We're going to do one arm tricep extension. If weight over your head doesn't work, do one more set of kickbacks, one side at a time. I'm going to sit here, but feel free to stand. If you stand, though, make sure that your core stays engaged, that you don't arch your lower back too much with it going over your head. So we're going to grab one end of the weight, bring it overhead, and we're going to support. So our upper arm is right alongside our ears. Our spine is long, and we're going to bend and extend. 2, 10 to 15, 3, 4, with good form, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many more as you can do, up to 15. 2, 3, 4, 5. And release and shake out that arm. Roll that shoulder. Other side, same thing, or kickbacks if you were doing kickbacks, if that's your movement of choice. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't arch your lower back. 5, 6. Keep your belly in. 7. Tall spine. 8, 9, 10. As many more as you can do. 1. Remember, one side might be a little different. 2, 3. You can switch to kickbacks or do it without a weight. 4 and 5. All the way up. All the way down. Oh, shake that out. You can put this weight down. We've got one more exercise. We're going to do some crunches. So we're all going to be seated. So we're just going to kind of switch our position. So we're not laying on the floor, but we're sitting at the edge of our seat. Good solid stance with our legs. Spine is long. You can cross your arms here or put your hands behind your head. This spine stays long. So if you've got your hands behind your head, just gently push the back of your head into your hands. We're going to take a nice inhale, exhale. We're just going to go forward just enough. Spine stays long, so we're not rounding. We're reaching, and then inhale back up. 2, and up. 3, and up. 4, 5. You don't have to go far. 6, 7, 8. Our goal is 15, but do as many as you can. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head and neck stay in line with the spine. 5. We're done. Roll those shoulders. Take a few breaths. Stay seated. Grab some water, and we'll do our cool down stretches. So find a comfortable seat on the chair, aligning our joints, sitting on our sit bones, tall spine. Take a nice inhalation, exhalation, and then we're going to reach one arm up. Add a little extension if that feels right. Again, we can keep our elbow bent. You can have your hand on your hip. And we're breathing. Good, and bring that arm down. Other side, you're going to on up. Extend over if that feels right for you. Keep the shoulder relaxed. Keep breathing. We're opening up through the side body here. Keep that hip on the chair though. So hip is reaching down, arm is reaching up, really feeling that stretch through the center of our body. Good. And bring that arm down. Just bring one arm out and across, give it a nice little hug in, just opening up the back of the shoulder, that space between the shoulder blades. And remember, we worked that pretty hard earlier in the class. Good. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. A few nice relaxing breaths here. Good. And then let's bring our arms straight up, bend the elbow, and just hold here, stretching out. We're also stretching out the underneath the shoulder blade, but also the tricep that we just worked here. Good. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Reach straight up, bend the elbow. Keep that spine long. Good. And then both arms down. Bring those arms straight out. We're going to flex the palms up and just press out. Relax the shoulders, tall spine. Good. Come back to neutral, flip them down and press out. Good. And then spread your fingers wide, reach from side to side, and then bring those arms behind. You can put one hand on each hip, pull the elbows back and lift the heart. A nice little seated back bend, lift the chin a little bit. So we want to feel an expansion across the chest. So we're not arching that low back too much. It's more of an opening as we lift our heart toward the ceiling. Good, and release, roll the shoulders, circle the wrists. And then with our feet hip distance apart, both hips on the chair, we're gonna take a nice inhalation. Exhale, we're gonna gently twist to the right. Relax the shoulders. Keep the spine long, turn the gaze over the shoulder if that feels right for our gentle seated twist. When we're inhale, exhale, we're gonna unwind back to center. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, gently twisting to the left. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Don't pull into the twist. Turning our head if we'd like. That feels okay for your neck. Good, and then we're gonna come back down, again, roll the shoulders, turn sideways, slide. So we want the one foot on the floor, we want the other hip off the chair, we're gonna slide either a leg straight back, keeping that spine long, or we're gonna lift and grab the ankle, grab the back of your pants, or again, you can keep that foot on the floor. Keep the spine long, nice stretch for the quad and the hip flexors. And we're breathing. Good, and we're gonna release. Let's spin it around to the other side. So again, we want this foot flat. We want this hip off. Either slide straight back, reaching through that heel, or grab the ankle and let that knee drop down, keeping that spine long. And we're breathing. Good, and gently release, come back to center, scoot to the edge of the chair, slide one leg out, heel down, toe up, add that hinge forward, keep the spine long, keep the shoulder, we don't want to be all hunched up, so shoulders down away from the ears, reach through the crown of the head, reach through the heel, reach back through the back of the hips. Good, and as we come out, we're going to lift that leg, give it a few little hugs. Let's do some hip circles here. Both directions. And then we're going to keep that leg extended. We're going to bend the heel, either cross at the ankle, cross at the shin, cross at the thigh for a nice figure four stretch. Tall spine, add that little hinge forward if you'd like. Good, and let's come on out, bring that leg down. Take a moment to recenter, slide that other leg out, hinging forward. So again, long spine. So we're reaching out through the crown of the head, reaching through the tailbone, and then reaching from the hip to the heel. Getting a nice stretch, the upper body and the lower body. Good, and then as we come back up, We're going to bring this knee, we're going to give it some nice little hugs, rocking in or up and down, and some circles on this side. Both directions. Good, and then we're going to keep it out, bring that knee in, and then we're going to slide, either cross at the ankle, cross at the shin, cross at the thigh, and then hinge forward. Again, same thing, nice long spine. One more inhale, so we're going to come out of the hinge, slide those legs down, scoot back, let's extend both legs, some ankle circles to finish both directions. Good. Let's take one more inhalation, just kind of stretch and move anywhere that feels good. And on our exhale, we're going to bring our arms down. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you liked the practice, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.